90% of chicken road players chase the massive multipliers. They aim for 50x. They aim for 300x. They lose everything. The 10% who profit consistently never chase above 2x. They understand something about step probability mathematics that everyone else ignores. Here's what happens when you chase big multipliers. Easy mode gives you 24 successful steps maximum. That's a 4% trap rate per step. Sounds safe, but walking 15 steps means surviving 15 separate 4% death rolls. Your actual survival probability drops to 55%. Medium mode drops you to 16% survival after just 10 steps. Hard mode kills you in 6 steps with 68% certainty. The math demands verified conditions, no rigged algorithms. I tested these probabilities on transparent platforms. Check the link below. Welcome bonuses reach $500 depending on your country. Reliable withdrawals. Fair games only. Now let me show you the backward calculation mistake. I see you calculating maximum payouts instead of survival rates. You're doing the math backwards. The game shows you 323,384x on hardcore mode. You see profit potential. I see a 40% loss rate per step. 1 step gives you 60% survival. 2 steps drops you to 36%. 3 steps leaves you with 22%. By step 4 you're down to 13% survival probability. Now here's the part most players completely miss about multiplier mathematics. The 98% RTP applies across infinite rounds, not individual sessions. Your 2% house edge compounds every single decision. Every step forward increases the house advantage against your remaining bankroll. The profitable players never fight compound probability. Smart money targets 1.3x to 1.8x multipliers exclusively. These ranges hit 75% of the time on easy mode. You're taking 1 or 2 steps maximum. Your survival rate stays above 90%. Small wins compound over 50 rounds. Your bankroll grows steadily instead of vanishing in dramatic explosions. The winning players use what I call probability stacking. They bet 1% of bankroll per round. They cash out at predetermined multipliers. They never deviate based on recent results. Every step is random. Your previous wins mean nothing for the next round. Your previous losses mean nothing for the next round. This is where most players destroy themselves with emotional betting. They lose 3 rounds in a row. They increase their bet size. They're chasing losses with higher risk. The math doesn't care about your feelings. Each round starts fresh. Each step follows the same probability distribution. Martingale systems work until they don't. One bad streak eliminates weeks of small profits. At this point, you need to understand bankroll mathematics versus multiplier targeting. Your $100 bankroll with $5 bets gives you 20 rounds maximum. Miss on 15 rounds and you're finished. But $1 bets give you 100 rounds. You can survive longer losing streaks. You can capitalize on winning streaks. Time in the game beats big bet aggression. Here's exactly how the 10% structure their approach. They choose easy mode exclusively. They bet 1% of total bankroll. They set auto cash out at 1.5x multiplier. They play 30 rounds per session maximum. They stop at 20% profit or 10% loss. No exceptions, no emotional decisions. The mathematics support this conservative approach completely. Easy mode gives you 96% step success rate. Cashing at 1.5x requires 1 successful step only. Your win rate approaches 96% per round. Over 30 rounds, you'll win approximately 29 times. Your profit margin stays positive despite the 2% house edge. Most players think this strategy is boring. They want excitement. They want life-changing money. They want to beat the system dramatically. The system beats them instead. Conservative players understand that boring wins. Excitement loses. Mathematics doesn't care about your entertainment preferences. All of this means nothing if you can't control your impulses during gameplay. The game shows you current multipliers climbing. 2x becomes 3x. 3x becomes 5x. Your finger hovers over the cash out button. You think about the bigger payout. You let it ride. The trap hits. Your round ends with 0 profit. The winning minority pre-commits to exit points. They use auto cash out features. They remove emotional decisions from the equation. They treat every round like a business transaction. Predetermined entry, predetermined exit, predetermined risk tolerance. No deviations allowed. Your edge comes from understanding what everyone else ignores. Most players focus on maximum potential profits. You focus on minimum required survival. Most players increase bets after losses. You maintain consistent unit sizing. Most players chase yesterday's results. You execute tomorrow's strategy. This approach generates 15% to 25% returns over extended sessions, not spectacular. But consistent, your bankroll grows steadily over weeks and months. You avoid the dramatic losses that eliminate recreational players. You become part of the statistical minority that extracts profit from probability games. Most platforms are complete scams. I only recommend tested sites with reliable withdrawals. Welcome bonuses up to $500 available. Check the description below. You now understand step survival mathematics. Apply this knowledge on verified platforms only. Start with easy mode exclusively. Bet 1% of your bankroll per round. Set auto cash out at 1.5x multiplier. Play maximum 30 rounds per session. Stop at 20% session profit or 10% session loss. Track your results over 500 rounds minimum. The mathematics will prove themselves through consistent execution.